So I'm going to be showing you guys how to write an expository paragraph based on text. So this will help you with ISUs and if you're writing expository paragraphs for other projects that involve text. So first you're going to want to find the topic. It should relate to the text and it should be something that you can build off of. So it should relate to the text because if it doesn't relate to the text, you're going to have trouble finding quotes, and it should be something that you can build off of, otherwise you're going to have trouble making the arguments, you know? So second, you're going to want to create a topic sentence, so it should include your topic. It should be able to hook the reader, because if it doesn't hook the reader, it's kind of dull and, you know, it's not very good. And next, it should be short. 1 to 2 sentences max. I don't know why it's doing this. And it should transition into the rest of the paragraph. So next you're going to want to choose a main argument or the inquiry question. So it can be included in the topic sentence. It should be general, you know, not about the text. It should be just like an open question. You should be able to defend the argument from the 3 arguments that come later. So like you have to be able to support your main argument with the 3 arguments that you later choose in your paragraph. And it should be broad. It shouldn't just be, you know, so narrow. It should be like an open question, you know. And then you're going to choose 3 more arguments. So it should relate back to the topic. It should not relate to the text, because you don't want any of your arguments to relate back to the text. And each argument should be listed within the first couple of sentences. But it's just like minorly listing them, just so like, because then you can go in depth on them later on. So quotes. So quotes must help prove your argument. So like they have to be in, like you need to use quotes to help prove your argument. Quotes must be cited in whatever format your teacher wants, but for Mr. Wang, he wants MLA. Quotes can be from any text. If you are writing about a specific theme from a specific text, then the quotes must be from that text. So, if like, for the ISU, your quotes have to be from that same text. But if not, you can probably find quotes from, like if you're doing another project, you can probably find quotes from like different sources and stuff to help prove your thing. And the explanation. So after every quote, you should explain how the quote relates back to the argument. So this just helps, you know, take all the information and then just put it all up there with the quote to fully prove your argument. And it should be a clear explanation. It shouldn't be messy at all. It should all be understandable, you know? And it should relate to the quote, obviously, because you're doing the explanation on the previous quote. So you're going to do that, and then finally you're going to do the conclusion. So you're going to use transition words to introduce your topic, because transition words just help it flow. And so I have trouble picking transition words sometimes, but a really good one that I like is therefore, because it kind of just says, you know, from all of this information, this is why it happened. So you can finish your conclusion like that. You can restate your 3 arguments. You're going to answer your main argument or your inquiry question. So you're going to do a thesis. And then you can include a final sentence just to kind of like wrap it up, you know, if you really wanted to, but it's not really necessary. And that's it. So I really hope I helped you guys out. Thanks for listening.